California's Governor Gavin Newsom is threatening to propose a gun control law in his state modeled on Texas's abortion ban. Newsom releasing a statement after the Supreme Court decided to uphold Texas's abortion law, saying, quote, if states can now shield their laws from review by the federal courts that compare assault weapons to Swiss Army knives, then California will use that authority to protect people's lives, where Texas used it to put women in harm's way. Gun rights activist Colion Noir joins us right now to weigh in. Colion, good morning to you.
Morning.
So what's the governor trying to do?
He's basically trying to pass more gun control laws using the overly used justification of saving lives. Because if this was about saving lives, we wouldn't be talking about trying to ban an AR-15 that's responsible for less than 400 deaths every year. We'd be talking about the opioid crisis that's going on in California, where nationally we're getting about 100,000 people dying every year. We've been talking about that, but we're not, because Gavin Newsom doesn't care about saving lives. This is about Gavin Newsom and nothing else.
Well, you know, it's interesting because this is his reaction to the fact that the Supreme Court allowed the Texas law to remain in effect. And he obviously didn't like that. And so he's going to say, OK, if you can do that, we can do that.
And that's the thing about that's really honestly disgusting to me, because if he feels like what happened in Texas was a violation of people's rights, why would you then turn around and then say, OK, well, if you're going to violate those rights, I'm going to violate these rights over here? And we're specifically talking about an enumerated right in the Constitution. So it goes to show you what, again, Gavin Newsom cares about. He doesn't care about people's rights. This isn't about saving lives. This is honestly only about Gavin Newsom, and that's it. And it's kind of honestly disgusting.
Well, you know, as you know, Colion, in California, they've been trying to, clamp down on guns and whatnot. And California banned the manufacture and sale of many assault style weapons for decades. But a federal judge overturned the ban in June, saying it was unconstitutional and drawing, criticism from state Democratic leaders. He compared the AR-15 to a Swiss Army knife as good for both home and battle as well. And so it sounds like that's how this started.
Yeah, it is. And it's largely because Gavin Newsom is about control. They want control. And so they don't like the idea that you have common citizens in their minds, these plebeians, who have the ability to protect themselves and not have to be forced to rely on the government in order to do so. As far as I'm concerned, not as far as I'm concerned, but the vast majority of people believe that the AR-15 is absolutely conducive to protecting their lives. That's why it's the most popular rifle in the world well, not in the world, but in the country right now, because it does a great job at protecting people's families.
Guns aren't political. That's why I need your help getting this message to spread on YouTube by clicking the thumbs up button, leaving a comment to let me know what you think of the video, then subscribing to the channel. But most importantly, click that bell symbol. For products featured in this video, click the links in the description.